Thank you. First, let me thank our wonderful MC for being the master of ceremonies tonight, but also because of all the work that she has done over the years. When I came in tonight, I said that your bio said you've been working on these issues related to Armenia for so many years, but you're not old enough to be doing that. But she assured me that she started when she was 5 years old. And particularly, I wanted to make reference to the litigation with regard to the life insurance, which has been so important. So thank you so much. And let me thank all of you. As you know, on behalf of the Armenian Caucus, I really want to thank everyone who came tonight. I want to thank our religious leaders, our ambassador from Armenia, our representative from Nagorno-Karabakh, and particularly the Armenian organizations. The Armenian National Committee, Armenian American is here with his staff, and they did a lot to bring all of you here tonight. I certainly appreciate that. My chairman is here, or my ranking member, and also, of course, the Armenian Assembly of America, and all the groups, Armenian organizations that helped us tonight. Brian Arduni is here from the Armenian Assembly. I want to thank him. Let me just say a few things. The Armenian Caucus, I know we're here tonight to talk about the genocide, and I want to conclude with that. But I want you to know that the Armenian Caucus, which is the sponsor of this event, would not exist without your help, without the help of the organizations, without the help of all of you individually. And this year in particular, we have a lot of new members of Congress, and we're trying to get them to join the caucus. And I want to reach out to all of you again and ask you to work. If your member of Congress is not a member of the caucus, please reach out to them, because in many cases, it's because of your efforts that we've been able to get so many members to join the Armenian Caucus. And I just want to say a word or two about some of the things that we do in conjunction with all of you. Obviously, protecting Armenia and Nagorno-Karabakh, and I use that term, and I'm serious, is very important. I've always said, and it's been said tonight many times, that the bottom line is that the Turks were determined to wipe out the Armenian people. They not only didn't wipe them out, we actually have two Armenian nations right now. And we need, as a country, as the U.S. and the diaspora, obviously, to make those countries strong, both economically, militarily, and however else, to protect themselves. And so a lot of what we do with the caucus during the year is to basically foster better economic ties and provide humanitarian aid as much as we can to these two Armenian countries. And to also recognize that Nagorno-Karabakh is in fact a country, and that it should be recognized not only by the United States, but by the rest of the world. And that if there is going to be a settlement with regard to Nagorno-Karabakh, that settlement has to guarantee the self-determination of Nagorno-Karabakh, and that they have the right to determine whether they want to stay as an independent republic or join Armenia. This is something that we will continue to state and work towards. It's one of the reasons why with the embassy that we always have events every year, as we did this year in the last 6 months, to commemorate the independence of Nagorno-Karabakh. And many of our colleagues tonight have mentioned protecting Armenian minorities in other communities, such as in Syria or in Georgia, and we will continue to do that as well. Now, the last thing I wanted to say before I thank you all again is this. Many of you know in the past, for the past few years, our MC has been Ardy Kassakian, who is the City Clerk in Glendale. He's a very good friend of mine. And I sat down with Ardy about a year ago, and I said to Ardy, I said, you know, Ardy, the caucus works on so many issues related to Armenia, and we've had a lot of success with many of them because of the help of the community. I said, but you know, we haven't had with the Armenian Genocide, and we are determined that we're going to pass this resolution. You know, we are going to make this happen. I said, but why is it, I said, that that is the most important thing, the highest priority? Why? Why is it the highest priority? And he said to me, he said, because of the people that suffered and died and their memory. We cannot rest until this country, the United States, recognizes the Armenian Genocide. And I understand. And speaking on behalf of all of my colleagues, as much as we work on the other issues that I mentioned tonight, we understand that this is the priority, and we understand why. And we are never going to let go. And it's not only for the memory and for the people that suffered and died, but it's also, and I have to say to all of you, because I've seen you involved in so many other genocide events, it's also because we recognize that if we don't tell the truth, and if we don't eliminate the denial, then it can happen again, and it has happened again. And maybe the Armenian Genocide was the first genocide that the world recognized as a genocide, but it won't be the last unless we have this country and everyone share in that recognition of the Armenian Genocide. And that's really also what I understand, and all of us understand, that you work for. So I want to thank you, not only because of the fact that you're working to recognize and to commemorate and honor your ancestors, but because you also recognize that this is something that has to be done for humanity as a whole. So thank you very much. Thank you.